Well, hey there, Seth05 here. Got some Call of Duty Ghost Camping gameplay for you. I mean, Call of Duty Don't Move Around a whole lot gameplay for you. And here we got a team deathmatch on WMD. I suppose I'll get my class out of the way as usual. I am using the FAMAS with apparently no attachments. A Makarov pistol secondary. Pretty amazing that I remember my secondary. Pretty amazing that it's not a Strela, and even more amazing that I actually use it. Not voluntarily, of course. I run out of ammo with the FAMAS, so I kind of had to use my pistol. My perks are Hard-On Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, Ninja Pro, and my kill streaks are Napalm Strike, Blackbird, and Chopper Gunner. Alright, now, since this is a Call of Duty video, I think it's appropriate that I talk about something Call of Duty related. So I'd have to say that Cammy is probably my favorite character in Street Fighter. Okay, but seriously, recently I expressed some dissatisfaction with the AK-74U, but it's gotten to the point where I don't even care about the weapons anymore. I don't care if anyone uses the AK-74U or any other gun that people find to be overpowered. I don't care about the weapons anymore. What I care about is Ghost and the spawning. Now, Ghost, you've heard the complaints from me and every other YouTuber out there over and over and over again, and well, I guess for a reason. It's just a super annoying perk that slows down the game, and something should be done about it. Obviously they're not going to remove it. They're not going to remove any freaking perks in the game, but I don't know, I feel like the Ghost perk should only take effect when your character is standing up and moving. Any other time, like, you appear on radar if you're not doing those things. But I don't really know how well that could be, put into the game, and they're not going to do anything like that anyway, so whatever. I was just trying to think of ways to make it so it doesn't slow down the game as much. And as far as the spawning goes, does anyone else agree with me about this? Spawns should never change. They should never ever change unless the entire team is all up in the other team's grill. For example, one of my favorite things to do in Call of Duty was to camp with friends on one side of the map. Well, not friends, just like a friend. We would camp on one side of the map on Crossfire and just snipe the whole game, and the spawns would never ever switch, no matter how far our other teammates pushed up. And I really want to know, please leave in the comments if you guys agree with that, or whatever, leave your thoughts on spawning. Because in my opinion, I don't think they should really ever switch, like I said, unless the whole team pushes up. But yeah, the spawns in this game, they just switch like every 30 seconds, or more like every 20 seconds. They just, I don't know, I run. You can really notice it when you're on a good team, because you will run from one side of the map to where you think the enemies are, and then by the time you get there, your teammates took them out, so you have to run back to where you just were. And it just keeps doing that over and over and over again, and sometimes I just go 6-0, like a really low random score like that, because I just can't find anyone. They're just dying so quickly because my team just keeps rushing their spawn, taking them out, and I might as well just sit back in my own spawn and never move. I think that's probably the best strategy, which is really sad. But yeah, and I guess the other thing I wanted to talk about was apparently they are going to be tweaking the second chance perk. Let's see, I only glanced at it, so I don't know everything about it, and I don't even know if it's true necessarily, but if you can only be revived once, so if you fall into second chance and someone revives you, the next time you fall into second chance, you can't be revived. For those that couldn't make the connection, I just thought I'd explain it. And probably the biggest thing about it, at least from what I read, is the person who puts someone in second chance will get the kill when they die, and the person who actually finishes them off gets the assist, which is what we've been complaining about for a long time about second chance, and it looks like, well, like I said, I don't know if this information is true or accurate, but if it is true, that would be great. It's not really a nerf to second chance, but it's just a less of an annoyance of the perk. The nerf to second chance is obviously you can only be revived once, which I don't really know if really too big of a deal, but at least it's still a nerf. The invincibility frames that you get when you fall into second chance apparently are going to remain as they have in the previous Call of Duty games, whether it be second chance or I forget what it's called, Last Stand. It's like half a second, I think, of invincibility, and that stays, and for good reason. I mean, I know some people don't like it, but at the same time, if it wasn't there, then the second chance perk would be completely and utterly useless, and since they're not going to be taking out perks, they might as well, I mean, if they got rid of that invincibility, the perk wouldn't even be existent. It wouldn't do anything. So, but I mean, yeah, it'd be nice if they just completely got rid of the perk entirely, but they're not going to do that. But anywho, this match is coming to an end. As the title suggests, I do go flawless as I pick up the last kill here. I go 27-0. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please rate the video, comment what you think about the spawning, and subscribe as always, and I will see you guys later.